15 North West 18th Street, Lincoln, Nebraska. This statement is being taped in the Sheriff's Office of the Gage County Detention Center, and the time started is 3:08 p.m., April 14th, 1989. Deborah, would you recite your full name, your address, and your date of birth, please?
Debra K. Shelden, 415 Northwest 18th, and my birth date is 5/23/58.
This statement is in reference to the ongoing homicide case, reference Helen Wilson, which occurred in the city of Beatrice, Nebraska on the late evening hours of February 5th, 1985, and or the early morning hours of February 6th, 1985. Case number 12221 and 1/2. Deborah, you've already recited your full name, your address, and date of birth for me, is that correct?
Yes.
And Deborah, I now want to advise you of your rights in Miranda warnings form. You understand that?
Yes.
Have I ever advised you of these rights prior to this date?
Yes.
Deborah, I would like to advise you that both Officer Lampkin and myself are police officers. You understand that?
Yes.
You have a right to remain silent and not make any statements or answer any of our questions. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anything that you may say can be and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you fully understand that?
Yes.
You have a right to talk to a lawyer and have the lawyer with you during questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you have a right to have a lawyer appointed for you prior to questioning at no cost to you. Do you fully understand that?
Yes.
Knowing your rights in this matter, are you willing to answer some questions or make some statements to us now?
Yes.
Do you willingly waive and do without the services of an attorney at this time?
Yes.
Deborah, I'd like to have you view this form. Look at each and every statement I have wrote yes by. Those are the statements which I read to you, and if you understand them fully, and if you have no questions with those, and if those are the answers that you give me to each statement I read to you, I'd like to have you make a notation by putting your initials by each answer, and then I'd like to have you sign the form. You'll sign right here when you're ready. Officer Lampkin, would you like to witness that? Deborah, have you ever been contacted or interviewed by Deputy Lampkin or myself?
Yes.
And can you advise when you were first contacted or when you have ever been interviewed by either deputy?
Very first time.
No. When have you ever been interviewed and give any statements to either Deputy Lampkin or myself?
Yesterday.
And what was that date?
13th of April, 1989.
And question, where did that interview take place then?
At the Lincoln Police Department.
And Deborah, did you make some statements to Deputy Lampkin and myself during that interview which took place at the Lincoln Police Department on April 14th, 1989?
Yes.
Prior to making those statements, were you also advised of your Miranda warnings as you were today?
Yes.
And did you understand those warnings?
Yes.
Did you have any questions about those warnings?
No.
And you again were advised of your warnings today, is that true?
Yes.
Did you understand those warnings as they were read to you?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those warnings?
Only about a lawyer.
Did you ask for a lawyer at this time?
No.
Do you desire a lawyer at this time?
No.
Deborah, what Deputy Lampkin and myself would like to do is we would like to go over the interview which we had with you yesterday, basically asking you the same questions. Due to the fact that we feel that we need to make sure that the answers and the statements that you made to us yesterday while in Lincoln, Nebraska on April 14th, that we understood those statements and those answers and that they were true and accurate to the best of your knowledge. You understand that?
Yes.
Deborah, on April 14th, 1989, during the interview which took place in Lincoln, Nebraska, between the hours of 4 o'clock p.m. and approximately 7 o'clock p.m., did you advise Deputy Lampkin and myself that you had knowledge of the Helen Wilson homicide which occurred in Beatrice, Nebraska during February of 1985?
Yes.
And Deborah, did you advise Deputy Lampkin and myself how you had that knowledge?
Yes.
And what did you tell us during that interview that took place on the 14th in Lincoln?
I told you.
You'll need to speak up.
I told you about where it was and how it happened and everything.
And did you tell us that the reason why you knew where it was and how it happened was due to the fact that you were present during the time it took place?
Yes.
Debbie, going back to that time, or relating back to the interview which was conducted of you yesterday, and trying to remember everything that you can to the best of your knowledge, where were you at on the early evening hours of February 5th, 1985?
I was at my place where I lived, at the Bell Shoe Store.
And was that located on Ella Street?
Yes.
Do you recall the 100 block that may have been located in?
I think it's the 3rd and Ella.
Could it be the 500 block of Ella?
Yes.
Do you have knowledge of any other buildings that may be located adjacent to where you were living?
The Salvation Army was across the street. Bell Shoe Store was below. Across from there was a bank.
And are those known to be in the 500 block of Ella, Beatrice, Nebraska?
Yes.
By you?
Yes.
Debbie, were you the only one that was residing at that apartment building located above Bell's Shoe Store and the flower store?
No.
Who may have been residing with you at that time?
JoAnn Taylor, Darren Munsterman, Charlotte Crum, Debra Shelden, and myself.
Were all these individuals present with you in your apartment on the early evening hours of February 5th, 1985?
No.
Were you the only one that was in the apartment at that time?
No.
Who may have been present with you at that time?
Charlotte Crum.
Was Charlotte the only person that was there?
Yes.
Did you have an occasion to have anyone come to your apartment to see you or visit you during that early evening or that evening?
Tom Winslow.
And do you recall approximately what time Mr. Winslow may have come to your apartment?
It was 7, a little after.
Can you give me an approximate time between what time and what time?
7 and 7:30.
Was Mr. Winslow alone at the time he came to your apartment building?
Yes.
Did you invite him into your apartment?
Well, Charlotte answered the door, so yeah.
And what took place after Mr. Winslow came to the door and Charlotte answered the door?
Well, he asked me if we could go see Clifford Sheldon at the hospital because he wanted to visit and he didn't know the room number.
And who is Clifford Sheldon?
And he's my husband.
And all during that time, you were either in the living room, kitchen area of the apartment or by the door?
Yes.
And that was the door that exited the apartment?
Yes.
And Mr. Dean was where most of the time that you observed him?
When we was in the bedroom, he was there, but he wasn't in the bedroom, he was in the doorway.
Okay. During the time
As
of
much
the...
as I know.
During the time of the incidents that took place in the living room, where was Mr. Dean?
He was in the living room, but he was on the left side of the door.
And at the time these incidents took place, you did observe Mr. Dean?
Yes.
And how would you describe his disposition at that time?
He didn't stand still, but he had an attitude that he didn't care. He was watching everything and just like...
Did he seem like he enjoyed it?
I don't know for sure.
Did JoAnn Taylor act like she enjoyed what she was doing? How would you describe JoAnn Taylor's actions?
She acted like she wasn't worried what happened to her.
How would you describe Joseph White's actions?
Like he was enjoyed with it.
How would you describe Mr. Winslow's actions?
He was a little bit like he was enjoyed, but he was like he didn't care either. Just like he didn't care about only himself.
Do you know what the word apprehensive means?
Not for sure.
Okay.
Debbie, you said that James Dean kept moving around while he was in the living room.
Back and forth, yeah. He kept moving in that spot, but it was always one leg he was standing on or the other. He was always moving like he was nervous.
Did you see him do anything sexually to Mrs. Wilson or himself?
No. I didn't see him.
Did you see Joseph White or Thomas Winslow do anything else sexually to Helen Wilson other than what you have told us?
No.
Debbie, did you observe JoAnn Taylor to do anything other than hold the pillow over her face?
No. That's all she did.
Was there anything else that might have been about the area, the immediate area where Mrs. Wilson was laying that you recall? Was there anything else in and about the area where she was laying that you recall?
There was a chair. I don't know what kind of chair it was, but there was...
Do you remember the color?
It was a rock, kind of like a rocking chair. Recliner rocker type. I think it had a blanket over it, but I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly.
Was there any other types of furniture or anything that you recall in and about the area?
I don't know if it was a sofa or a love seat, but there was one right by the side where JoAnn was.
Was there anything just directly in the immediate area where this activity was taking place that you recall that might have been of interest? That you recall?
Not to my knowledge.
You've been in Mrs. Wilson's apartment before, is that correct?
Before this?
Before this incident?
No. Because when I went to the Thanksgiving party, or Thanksgiving dinner, and the birthday party, it was at her sister's. Because it was bigger for all together, because they got a big family.
You recall if Mrs. Wilson would have a picture of you?
I don't think so. I'm not sure though. I don't think so because my mom didn't raise me, and lady did raise me. Had all the pictures of me. My mom only got probably 2.
And who is your mother and father today?
Sharon Epping is my mom, and James Brown is my dad.
And what is your real mom's name?
Before she married.
Is that Sharon?
Sharon Epping is her real name now. Yeah, she was Richard and Brown. She was
And-
born with Richards Brown when she married my dad,
And you were once a Deborah Brown, is that correct?
yes,
And you now are Debra Shelden?
Yes.
Because you're married to Clifford Shelden.
yes.
Deborah, if you'll recall, going back to April of 1985, when you first met me, where was that at?
14th and Union Street.
And was there anyone else there at that time?
Clifford Sheldon, myself, Beth Johnson, Winslow, and Thomas Winslow.
Was Beth Johnson married to Thomas Winslow at that time?
Yes. 'Cause they got
Are you
married
sure about that?
Yes, they got married in January, the 23rd of January.
Could you be mistaken about that? Are you positive?
No, I'm positive. Because they were married before his birth. Well, yeah. He was
Did
married
you-
before his birthday. It was the 21st because his birthday is the 23rd of January.
Do you recall why I came to that particular residence during April of 85?
You were investigating Mrs. Helen, Mrs. Wilson's murder.
And did I identify myself to you people?
Yes.
And how did I identify myself? Do you recall?
Just like you, I think you said sergeant.
Could have I identified myself? Can you
Detective,
describe how I was dressed?
Pair of slacks, nice dress slacks.
Was I in a uniform?
I don't remember for sure.
Do you recall how I arrived to that location?
Yeah, a car, a white car. I think I'm not sure. I don't.
You're not sure, is that correct?
That's right.
Now, how did I identify myself to you?
Lieutenant, first sergeant. I don't know.
Are you not sure?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But you do recall me being there.
Yes.
Did I look?
You
Did I
said
look?
your last name. I know that.
Did I look then like I look like today?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't know.
Never. I'm not done yet. Just a minute. At the time I talked to you people, did I ask you some specific questions about the Helen Wilson case?
Yes.
And did you give me some answers?
No.
And why didn't you give me some answers?
I didn't push it out. I guess I was blocked.
Did I
didn't
also
come out.
ask the other individuals that were there some questions?
Yes. And
Did
I
they
wasn't-
tell me the truth at that time?
I don't know. You talked to them.
Did you tell me the truth at that time?
No.
Did anyone discuss anything about what I might have asked them after I left?
Yeah. Thomas Winslow said that he wanted to know the blood types. That's what he said. He wanted to know the blood types, and he told you that his was A.
Did I ask you for your blood type?
Yes, I think so.
But the questions I asked that day, were they answered truthfully? To the best of your knowledge?
At that day? Just my blood type.
Did I ask you if you had any knowledge of the homicide?
Yes.
And what did you tell me?
That I knew her. She was my aunt.
Did you tell me you had any knowledge of it? Or did you lie to me?
I said I knew she was dead.
But did you tell me that you had any involvement with it?
No.
Deborah, during the time that you went from your apartment over to Kathy Bartek and Jamie Dean's apartment, you stated you got out and was in there for some time. I believe you
Yes.
stated maybe an hour.
Yes.
And I believe you stated you left your apartment at approximately 7 or a little after.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And you were over at the Dean and the Kathy Bartek residence for some time,
Yes.
approximately an hour, is that correct? Or
Yes.
longer?
That I know of it was now.
Can you give me the approximate time, to the best of your knowledge, and I want you to think about this answer before you give it, that you may have arrived to the apartment complex where Helen Wilson lived?
I cannot. don't know what
Can
time.
you give me
left
a
or not.
span of time that you may have arrived there?
I cannot. I don't know.
Can you tell me the approximate time you may have left there?
I would say we left Kathy's, I would say about 8:30 or 4:00 because I told them that it was about time to go because they're going to quit visiting pretty soon.
But you really have no knowledge of what time it was at any time.
I didn't,
Are you a person that pays attention to time?
no, not too much. I mean, if I have to go somewhere, then I'll make sure I know what time it is.
But normally you don't pay attention to what time it is.
I don't watch it all the time, no.
You basically just go and do what you want to do, and if it's during the night and it's late at night, whenever you get tired, that's when you stop doing whatever you're doing. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you don't pay any attention to what time it is?
No.
Deborah, a couple of days ago you stated in Lincoln you saw James Dean at the welfare office. Is this correct?
Yes.
And you spoke briefly.
Yes, he talked to me first. I didn't speak to him.
And at the time that you talked with him, you knew that he was one of these people that was at the Helen Wilson apartment the night of February 5th, 1985. Is this correct?
I was trying to remember if he was. I was not sure, but I'm trying to remember.
Are you sure now that he was there?
Yes.
You're positive?
Yes, because he told JoAnn that he was ready to go when JoAnn asked him.
Okay. Has your mother ever tried or talked about borrowing any money from Helen Wilson, knowing that she was a relative?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Did you ever try to borrow money from Helen
No.
Wilson?
No. I didn't even go around her. I mean, I only seen her twice, and I never went around her until that time with the apartment.
Deborah, is there anything else that we haven't asked you about or that you haven't told us about that may be important to this case at this time that you need to tell us?
No. Told you just about everything.
Is everything you told us, is it the truth?
Yes.
Is it the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Truth to the best of my knowledge.
And you would testify to these facts that you've made known to us in court?
Yes.
Debbie, I have one last question. Why do you think these people would want you to be in that apartment with them when this occurred? If you had nothing to do, if you didn't look for any money, you had nothing to do with Helen Wilson, why do you think they would want you even there?
Probably because I was in the car at the time.
Could it be possibly because you were the one that knew her, because you were related to her?
I never told any of them, though. Clifford was the only one that knew that I was related. If he happened to tell Tom, I don't know. Because Tom and him used to talk a lot when I wasn't around, too. So, I don't know. I never did tell him that I was related. I never did, honestly.
At the time you left your apartment with Mr. Winslow on the evening of February 5th, 1985, did you have any knowledge that you were going to go to Mrs. Wilson's apartment?
No.
Did you have any knowledge at any time that you was going to be going to Mrs. Wilson's apartment before you arrived there?
No. They never said until we got on the way to where we was going.
At the time you went in the building, you parked the car, got out, and went into that apartment complex and went up the first flight of stairs, did you then realize to what apartment building you were?
Yes.
Did you make any comment to anyone at that time?
To my best knowledge, I don't think I said anything.
Did you know why they were going to that apartment at
No.
that time?
Only that she said she knew someone there, and that's all that I knew.
After you arrived to that apartment, did you tell her that, hey, I know who lives here? Did you make any comment to her?
No.
Why not?
Just didn't think of it, I guess.
You never told nobody there that, what are you doing to my great aunt? You never made that comment, or that, hey, I know her?
Not to them while they were there.
Deborah, is there anything else that you need to make known to us at this time, or that you would like to make a statement, or anything you'd like to ask us about at this time?
Not know of, no.
Officer Lampkin, do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
This statement was ended at 4:54 p.m., 4/14/89. Okay, we got through it.
Done. You want me to go ahead and take her all over, or? Is anybody here with you? I'll go with you. There for a bit of time.
Yes.
Where was Mr. Dean at?
I think he left. I'm not sure, because
Well, now, where were you at the time this all took place?
right in that area of the kitchen and the door,
Which door?
front door.
And is that the door that leads out into the hallway that exits the apartment?
Yes.
If you were standing there, how come you didn't see Mr. Dean leave, if he left?
I don't remember. I don't remember if he left or not. I don't remember if he was there that length of time. I don't know how long he stayed even. I don't remember.
But you know for a fact that he was there when you went to the apartment?
Yes.
And you know for a fact he went in the apartment?
Yes.
Now, are you lying to us or telling us the truth?
No, because when I talked to him Tuesday at the welfare office, he was the one that asked me if I knew about the case and how it was going. He was
Well, why
real
would he ask you
concerned.
that if he was there? You mean he was worried about what might
Yeah,
happen?
he was real edgy. He couldn't sit still.
In other words, he was worried about people getting in trouble?
Yes, he was worried, but he didn't act like it, but he was edgy. I mean, he didn't come out and say, well, he's worried. He just said if they needed to talk to him, they knew where he was at.
And he knew that you were
But he
there?
acted awful concerned.
And he knew you were there that night? Is that
He
right?
didn't tell me that when I talked to him Tuesday.
Okay, but now wait a minute, Deb. You told us that he was with you.
Yes. At the
So he had to
apartment.
know you were there too, is that correct?
Yes.
Have you ever discussed this with Mr. Dean at any time after it happened?
No.
Have you discussed it with Miss Taylor,
No.
Mr. White,
No.
Mr. Winslow?
No.
Have you discussed it with anyone?
No.
How about your husband, Clifford Shelden? Have you discussed anything about this matter with your husband, Mr. Clifford Shelden?
Our blood type.
Have you discussed anything about the incident of Mrs. Wilson with your husband, Clifford Shelden?
No.
Nothing?
Just the blood type.
Why did you discuss the blood type?
Because everybody was wondering what their blood type was.
Why were they wondering?
I don't know if you were there, and Thomas Winslow was worried what his blood type is.
You mean that's
Sure.
after I had interviewed you people?
Yes.
And that was back in April of '85?
Yes.
Did that get everybody concerned?
Yes.
And why were they concerned, Deborah?
Tom acted like he was going to get it. I mean,
Were they afraid that they were going to get in trouble?
he
Were
was,
you afraid at that time?
I was scared. I didn't know what was all going to come of it. I was scared.
So basically all of you knew that you were involved at that time?
Yes.
And you were all afraid that since someone had approached you and talked to you about it, you were all going to get in trouble, is that right?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
And so you begin to discuss your blood types?
Winslow mentioned it first that his blood type was A.
Well, what made him mention that? Had he heard something?
I think he heard from you. He said that you said that he wanted to know, that's what he said, that you wanted to know what blood types was everybody was because you was going to take a sample if you needed it at the time. That's what he told us. I don't know if you said it
And
or
that
not.
seemed to get everybody a little paranoid?
Yeah,
You know what that word means?
Yes, he was nervous.
Debbie, going back to the apartment, you stated earlier that you were the last one into Helen Wilson's apartment the night of February 5th, 1985. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that who was directly in front of you? The next to last one going in?
James Dean was over here.
You were the last one to go into the apartment after Helen Wilson opened the front door. Is this correct?
Yes.
Who was right in front of you going in?
Thomas Winslow.
Okay. Who was the first one in?
JoAnn Taylor.
Who was the second one in?
Tom Winslow.
Who was the third one in?
Joseph White.
Who was the fourth one in?
James Dean and I.
And then you.
Yes.
And all those people were in Helen Wilson's apartment the night that she was assaulted and killed?
Yes.
Okay. And you stated earlier, I believe, that you were the last one in and you shut the doors. Is this correct?
Yes.
So James Dean was in there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And you also stated that later you stood by the front door. Is this correct?
Yes.
I get tired of these things because you can't watch them get into a real interview.
I want to stop the video for just a second and until we get a new tape, okay?
Well, I just happened to look down there, and it was right on. It got everything. No, where were we at? Okay, now we just got done saying who went in and put them in the positions again. That's all. Okay, we just got done putting that in there. Okay?
Right.
Okay, we're now restarting the tape. We had to stop the video to rechange the tape in the small tape recorder.
Time is now, I've got 16:36. Deborah, when you was in the apartment, you stated that later you moved to the area of the front door, correct?
Yes.
But you were in a position where you could see these people assaulting Helen Wilson?
Yes.
Okay, where was James Dean at this time?
I'm not sure.
Okay, try to close your eyes and just try to picture him. What part of the apartment he is in at this time?
I think he was, I'm not sure, but I think he was over this way, close to the area to where they were at. But he wasn't that close, but he was over that way.
Was he on the other side of them?
Yes.
Further
left
towards
side.
the window or further towards the door?
On the left side, by the door.
The bedroom door, living room door?
Living room door.
Okay, so he was standing by the bedroom, living room door. Is this correct?
Yes.
That's what this is the truth?
That's to my knowledge, yes.
Okay, so like maybe he was just coming out of the bedroom or what?
Yes. He was coming this way.
What is this way?
He was...
What part of the apartment was he moving in?
He was going toward the door, and he was standing right over there by, I don't know what was standing. I don't think there was anything there as furniture-wise, but he was standing right there.
What was he doing when he was standing there?
He was just standing there.
What was he doing?
He moved a lot. He couldn't stand.
What was his expression, Deborah? I mean, everybody has an expression. You're either happy or whatever, you know? What was his expression?
He had this funny look on his face, like, I'm not sure to say exactly. It was like that he didn't care what was happening.
Nonchalant?
Huh?
Nonchalant? No give a damn attitude?
Yeah.
What was he doing? Was he looking out the window? Was he what was he doing?
He was watching.
He was watching what?
What they were doing.
He was watching JoAnn Taylor and Joseph White and Thomas Winslow and Mrs. Wilson?
Yeah.
What was he seeing at this time?
I don't think.
If you can
I
picture,
don't remember.
okay, just try to relax. If you can picture these people doing something to Mrs. Wilson, and you can see James Dean standing there with a don't care attitude on his face, I think he said, and he was watching them, okay. And if you're seeing what they're doing, what was he seeing?
He was seeing the same thing that I saw.
Which was what?
That they were raping Helen Wilson and trying to smother her.
Okay.
Okay, after all the incident took place in the living room, I believe you stated that Mr. White and Mr. Winslow both apparently raped Helen Wilson. That's according to what you're telling us.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
How long of a time span do you think transpired during the incident of them raping her?
How much more time after that?
No, the total time span. From the time you entered now up until this time. How long what amount of time do you think has transpired?
Oh, I'd say quite a few hours, probably 2 hours.
So basically you think that you had been in the apartment for approximately 2 hours at this point?
Yeah, we was there quite a while.
Quite a while.
Yeah, I'd
It
say
seemed
it
quite a
was
while to you?
It seemed a long time, yeah. So I'd say it was about an hour, 2 hours.
Did anything else occur in the apartment during the time all of you were in there?
After they were done, they were ransacking through the house looking for the money.
Who's they?
JoAnn Taylor and Thomas Winslow and Joseph White.
How about Mr. Dean?
I
How
think,
come you remember so much about White, Taylor, and Winslow, but not much about
I
Mr.
think
Dean?
he was giving them suggestions
Mr.
to
Dean was?
look. Yeah. I think he was telling them where to look, you know, like, see if you can look there and see if you can find it. And I think that he was making
just guessing,
suggestions.
or do you believe he had been in the house before?
I think he was just guessing the way it sounded, because he said, did you look there, did you look there? He was suggesting places.
They were ransacking the house for what purpose?
Money.
Did they find any money?
Yes, JoAnn said she found money in the bedroom.
And how do you know she found money in the bedroom?
Thomas Winslow, Joseph White asked her if she found any, and she said she found some.
Was Clifford Shelden your husband at the time of February 5th, 1985?
No.
What was he at that time, or how did he know you?
Boyfriend.
Did you, in fact, or did you and anyone else go with Mr. Winslow at that time?
No, just him and I.
Just yourself and Mr. Winslow left the apartment?
Yes.
And where did you go to at that time?
I went to Kathy Bartek's and James Dean's.
And how did you arrive to Kathy Bartek and James Dean's residence?
With Tom's Oldsmobile.
Do you recall anything about that car, the color, or anything that you might be able to tell me about that car?
It was tan.
Was the whole car tan, or was there more than one color? Do you know?
Cream. I think it had a white top.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure that it was an Oldsmobile?
Yeah.
Did you go directly from your apartment to the place where you were going to visit James Dean and JoAnn Taylor?
Yes.
And do you know as to what location you went to visit them or to see them?
921 Ella.
Are you positive of that address at this time?
Yes.
Upon your arrival to 921 Ella, did both you and Mr. Winslow exit his vehicle?
Yes.
And did both Mr. Winslow and you go into the residence of Mr. Dean and Miss Taylor?
Yes.
Upon entering their residence, did you make contact with either one or both of those subjects?
They were there. Tom was first in, and he talked to JoAnn. They wanted to go, and he asked them if they were ready to go to see Clifford.
Seen several times?
Yes.
And he was a friend, quote, of yours?
Yes.
And was a friend of JoAnn Taylor?
Yes.
And the other people that were with you?
Yes.
After you parked at that apartment complex, and you stated you all got out of the vehicle,
Yes.
where did you go?
Went into the front door of the apartment building.
And where is the front door located, Deborah? Adjacent to what? Can you give me some type of a location?
Okay, the school's across the street. It's right across from the school.
And what direction would that be?
South.
Is there a street
No,
by the
east.
front? Okay, now which direction would it be?
East.
Okay, and there is a school located
Across the street from
to which direction?
west.
Is there also a street there?
Yes, there's an alley.
Is there a street that runs by this apartment building?
Yes.
Do you know the name of that street?
Court.
Are you sure it's Court Street?
Yes.
Is it a north and south street?
Yes.
Could it be North 6th Street?
Yeah.
Okay, now which street would it be, Deborah?
North 6th Street.
Are you sure of that?
Yes.
Or is it something I told you? Are you sure in your own mind that's North 6th Street?
Yeah.
Can you
Yes.
tell me where that street leads to, if you're to drive on it?
It goes
North.
to Lincoln.
Okay. After you exited the vehicle, you say all of you individuals went into the apartment building.
Yes.
And you entered that building through which door?
The front door.
And upon entering that building, would you describe as to what you then did?
We went upstairs, first level, and went to the apartment door.
So if I understand you correctly, you went up one flight of stairs to the
Yes.
first level,
Yes.
and at that point you went to an apartment door. Is that correct?
Went to the apartment door, yes.
And do you recall the number of that apartment?
4.
And did you have any knowledge as to who may have lived in that apartment at that time?
Helen Wilson.
And did you know that personally?
Yes.
And is that due to the fact that you were related to her?
Yes.
Prior to going to that apartment and prior to going to the apartment complex, did you hear anyone make any comment as to anything that you might be doing when you left JoAnn Taylor and when you left James Dean's residence?
No.
Did you overhear anyone talking about anything prior to going to that apartment complex?
JoAnn said that she wanted to go there to visit someone that used to live there.
And when did she make that comment?
Just before we got there. We was in the car. She told Tom Winslow that.
And
She
was that
wanted
right
to-
after you got into Mr. Winslow's car, or was it after you started driving?
After we started driving.
And did Mr. Winslow give her any reply?
He said, he didn't give her a reply, he just took her there.
Did you have any idea as to why she wanted to go to that building?
No. She just said that she knew somebody there and she wanted to see him.
Okay, after you exited the vehicle and went up the first flight of stairs to the first landing, you went to apartment number 4, is that correct?
Yes.
And you stated you knew who lived at that apartment.
Yes.
What took place after you all arrived to that apartment door?
JoAnn knocked on the door. Helen Wilson come to the door. She asked if the person lived there, and she said no. No one lived by that name.
She asked if a certain person lived there?
She asked if, yeah.
Was that Mrs. Wilson that she asked? Did she ask if Mrs. Wilson lived there? Do you recall who she asked for?
No. I don't.
Okay, Mrs. Wilson answers the door
Yes.
after JoAnn Taylor knocked on it.
Yes.
Where were you at the time JoAnn Taylor knocked on the apartment door?
I was behind Joseph White. No, Thomas Gonzalez.
And where was Thomas Winslow standing? Or where was he?
He was right behind JoAnn Taylor. A little ways behind.
And where was Mr. Dean?
On the other side.
And where was Mr. White?
He was behind JoAnn Taylor on the other side.
So basically, all 4 of you were more or less clustered in front of the door.
Yes.
All 5?
Yes.
Correct me. 5 or 4?
All 5.
Would you give a description of Mr. Dean?
I would say he's 5'10". Kind of heavy. He's got dark hair, brown eyes. Kind of muscular at the top.
The reason why I asked you for that description is this is a different name than you told Deputy Lampkin and myself yesterday during the interview. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you know that this person was also with you yesterday when we talked to you?
No.
Why didn't you know that?
I didn't remember.
Do you remember now?
Yes.
After Mrs. Wilson answered the door, did anything else take place that you recall?
She said hi to me, and I responded by saying hello back. And then JoAnn and Tom pushed their way through the door.
They pushed their way through the door.
Yes, they pushed through.
How would you describe that?
Just by going like, they took all their weight and stuff and pushed that way with their hands.
And was that against the door?
Yes.
Did they also push Mrs. Wilson?
Yes, they pushed her out of the way.
And what happened? Can you follow through and describe what happened after they pushed through the door?
They demanded money from her. JoAnn grabbed her, told her that she wanted it now, and Mrs. Wilson said she didn't have any, and didn't even know who she was, and so she forced her into the bedroom as well as Tom Winslow helping push.
How did JoAnn Taylor grab her? Do you recall?
By her shoulders, pushing it this way.
Was anyone else around JoAnn at that time?
Joseph White.
Did he also grab Mrs. Wilson, or did he do anything to help JoAnn?
Not to get her into the bedroom.
So JoAnn took Mrs. Wilson into the bedroom by herself?
No, she had Tom assisting.
Did he have a hold of Mrs. Wilson?
I think he was standing close to her enough to where she had enough to back his weight. He didn't have a hold of her, I don't think.
When JoAnn Taylor grabbed Mrs. Wilson and demanded money, what was Mrs. Wilson doing?
She was struggling. She said that she refused to give her any. She didn't have none.
Did she say anything else?
That she wasn't going to give her any at all.
Did she act scared?
Yes.
And how would you describe her being scared?
She was kind of like real upset. Just like she was trying to get away, struggling and starting to get real, upset.
And you say that JoAnn Taylor and Tom Winslow then took Mrs. Wilson into her bedroom in that apartment?
Yes.
And would you describe how they did that?
They pushed her by putting all their weight, just pushing her and forcing her to move.
And where were you at the time this was taking place?
In the living room.
You were inside the apartment?
Yes.
And what were you doing at that time, Deborah?
I saw, just stand there, I saw him force her in there. And we went into the bedroom. I tried to help her. I didn't get close enough to her because I got pushed by Joseph White because he had moved over on the other side because Tom was right behind JoAnn and he had moved over where he could get closer to Mrs. Wilson.
How did Mr. White get into the bedroom?
He went in right after Tom and her, JoAnn Taylor had already been in there.
And was he involved with Mrs. Wilson?
Yes.
What did you see him doing?
He was holding her back here, making her tell him where the money was at.
And was there talk going on between Taylor, Winslow, and White and Mrs. Wilson? Did you hear anything?
JoAnn kept telling her that she wanted money. She demanded it from her. Mrs. Wilson kept refusing.
Time out. I need to change this tape.
Still running on a video.
What were you doing at that time, Deborah?
I saw, just stand there, I saw force her in there. And we went into the bedroom. I tried to help her.
You went into the bedroom and you tried to help. And what did you do when you tried to help?
I tried to pull him off of her.
Pull who off?
I tried to get where I could get a hold of Joseph White and to get him off of Helen Wilson.
Did you grab a hold of Mr. White?
I was by him. I was ready to grab, and he went this way and pushed.
Why did he push you?
He didn't want me to interfere, I guess.
Did you say anything at that time?
I told him to stop.
Did you just tell him to stop, or?
I told him to stop, that this was terrible, what they were doing to her.
Did that bother you to see what they were doing to her?
Yes.
Why?
She was my aunt, and I don't like hurting anybody. I don't like anybody hurting anybody.
So then I believe you stated Mr. White pushed you?
Yes.
How did he push you?
He pushed me with his half of his shoulder and his waist. He just went back like that.
And how would you describe that push?
A hard push.
And what happened to you, Deborah, when he pushed you?
I fell and hit my head.
And where did you fall to? Do you recall where you fell?
To the floor by the bed.
And you stated you hit your head?
Yes.
Do you recall how you were laying near the bed? Can you advise as to what location, the end or the head or the foot of the bed?
The foot of the bed.
And where was Mr. White, JoAnn Taylor, Mr. Winslow, and Mrs. Wilson at the time you tried to interfere?
They were all right there over Mrs. Wilson.
And to what location of the bed would that have been, or in the bedroom?
Close to the head of the bed.
Deborah, do you recall anything else about the bedroom, what might have happened to you?
No.
You stated you hit your head?
Yes.
Did that hurt?
Yes.
How did it hurt bad?
Yeah. It kind of, it felt like somebody really hit me with something besides just hitting the floor,
Did you cut your head?
Yes. I must have, because I had blood on the back of my head.
Did you know that at that time?
No. I didn't know that that's what it was, because I just felt, that it was messy back there.
What did it feel like?
Something, like it was gushy, just like flowing of thick water.
Did you believe that to be blood?
Yes.
After you were pushed and you were hurt, did you observe anything else to take place inside the bedroom?
They were, when I got up, they were moving Mrs. Wilson to the living room.
Who was moving Mrs. Wilson to the living room?
JoAnn and Tom Winslow.
And how were they doing that?
They were carrying her.
Were they carrying her totally, or?
Yes.
And how were they carrying Mrs. Wilson?
Tom had her feet, JoAnn had her shoulders.
And they carried her from the bedroom?
Yes, she was kicking.
Was she doing anything else at that time?
Screaming.
Was it loud?
Yes.
And where did they take Mrs. Wilson when they took her from the bedroom?
To the living room. Middle of the living room.
And what did they do with her? Did they...
JoAnn was at the top of her, close to her head. She was in front of her head. Tom was at her feet. Joseph White was in front of her face, and he was threatening her with his hand at her throat.
And what was he, you say threatening, would you describe what he was doing?
I'm not sure, but I think he had a knife at the throat. He was demanding for them to tell, for Mrs. Wilson to tell where the money was and everything.
Did Mr. White know that Mrs. Wilson had money?
No. Not that I know of.
Did Miss Taylor know that Mrs. Wilson had money?
No, not that I know of. She just asked for money. She demanded it.
Did she say any reason why she needed any money?
Not at the time, but she said earlier that she needed money to get out of town.
And earlier was when?
Before all this happened. It was the day before.
A day before?
Yes.
Would have been on the 4th of February?
Yes.
And how did you know she was asking for money? What do you recall taking place?
She was pacing around. She needed money to get out. She said that her welfare check didn't come, but the welfare was going to pay her bus ticket.
And did she ask you for money?
No. I didn't have
Where was she trying to get her money, or what was in her mind?
She said that she would get money anywhere she could get it.
Did you see her ask anyone for money?
She asked Charlotte, because Charlotte got her Social Security check. I don't remember if it was in as I know she didn't get any, but I don't remember if Charlotte had it in her hands at that time or if it was under custody of someone else.
But you don't recall JoAnn ever getting any money from Charlotte that you've seen?
No.
She never got any money from
Charlotte
you?
said she wouldn't give her a dime.
She never got any money from you?
No, I didn't have none.
Okay, going back to the incident as it's taking place, you said they took Mrs. Wilson to the living room? Was there a specific place in the living room?
The middle.
Was that...
There was a chair.
Where, in the middle of what?
Middle of the living room. There was a chair on that side. Oh, see, no, there's a chair over there. So it was kind of corner. There was a coffee table, a little stand, kind of like at that, and then it was kind of corner.
Do you know which way you would have faced when you entered into Mrs. Wilson's apartment?
Straight. It'd be north. Yeah, because her living room was this way. The kitchen was off that way.
Was there a window in her apartment?
Yes, the living
And
room.
what could you see out of that window if you looked out of that window?
There was an alley and a parking lot for the bank.
And the bank would be located where from the apartment building?
Right across the alley.
In what direction?
South.
So if you entered into Mrs. Wilson's apartment, which way would you be facing when you walked in?
South.
Are you sure of that?
Yes.
And how do you know that?
Because south goes toward Wymore and Blue Springs.
And there is a window you can look out of?
Yes, there was a window, and there was also one in the bedroom that was facing, would be the street.
And when you enter into Mrs. Wilson's apartment, can you advise as to what rooms you would enter into first?
The living room first.
And what direction off the living room would be the kitchen?
West. It's right over here. You walk in the door and the kitchen's right there. So you turn this way.
So if you were walking
It would
south
go
and this was south,
south. Yeah.
which way would the kitchen be? This way or this way?
This way. Because we used to live in that apartment.
And where would the living room be then, from the door?
Right in front. As you walk in the door, it'd be right there.
You'd walk right into the living room?
Yes, because the bedroom was that way, which would be toward the school. And the kitchen was also.
Is there any other rooms in the house?
I don't remember where the bathroom was, but there was a bathroom, but I don't remember.
Where's the bedroom located?
Right off from the living room, you go another door down and turn.
What direction from the living room? After you entered into the apartment, and this would be south, and you're in the living room, you said the kitchen's off over
there.
more to the southwest?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
It would be to that location if this is south.
Uh-huh.
And where would the bedroom be from that?
Southeast.
Are you sure of that?
Or southwest. No, I'm not sure. I know where they were at.
You said there was a window in the bedroom?
Yes.
If you looked out of the window, what could you see?
You could see the street going south to Wymore, or down Court,
Okay. After they take her into the living room, they approximately in the center of the living room?
Yes.
Was that on something, or where was Mrs. Wilson, where were they at with her?
There was a carpet on the floor.
And where was Mrs. Wilson according to the carpet?
She was on her back on the carpet.
Laying on the floor?
Yes.
And what?
The carpet was dark. It was a dark color. It's darker than this. It's like your shirts.
Dark brown?
Dark brown, yeah.
And what was taking place with Mrs. Wilson while she was on the floor? Would you describe that?
She was struggling. She was still screaming. JoAnn picked the pillow up. There was a couch right behind JoAnn, I think, or a little sofa type. There was a pillow on it. She grabbed the pillow, put it over her enough, like she was coming down on her, and she kept telling her to hurry up and tell Joseph White where the money was and everything, and she wouldn't tell. So he had his hand at her throat. He started to unbuckle his pants with his other hand, and he was going to start raping her.
And did you observe him to rape her?
Yes.
What did you observe him to do?
He unbuckled his pants, he pulled them down, and went, Tom Winslow spread her legs, and he was down at the vagina area.
Tom Winslow spread her legs?
Yes, because he had her feet.
Tom had her feet?
Yes.
What was he doing with her feet?
He was spreading them apart because Joseph White was getting ready to go down.
Was there anything else he was doing with her feet? Why did he have hold of her feet?
Because she was struggling. She was trying to move her feet to get away from them. I mean, you know, she was moving them enough to where they had to hold them so she couldn't move.
And you said Joseph White then raped Mrs. Wilson?
Yes.
What did he specifically do?
Put his penis inside Mrs. Wilson.
And
in her vagina area.
In her vagina area?
Yes.
And what did you see him doing? Could you describe what you seen?
He was actually raping her. I mean, he was moving the motions of having intercourse.
What was JoAnn Taylor doing at this time?
She was at her head with the pillow.
And what was she doing
over
with
her
that?
eyes so she couldn't see.
Over her eyes?
Yes, she put it over her face.
Was it over the total face?
Yes.
And why was she doing that? Do you know?
She was trying to smother.
Was there any other reason?
Probably though she couldn't see what was happening.
Was you say who see?
Mrs. Wilson couldn't see what Joseph White and Tom was doing.
Was Mrs. Wilson doing anything else?
Her hands were underneath her because no one had her hands, so they were underneath her. I do not know if they were tied or not. I wasn't sure.
Did you ever see anyone tie them?
No, because when I was in the bedroom, they had already taken her out and her hands was behind her.
Debbie, did you happen to see Helen Wilson raising her head up off the floor while she's laying on her back? Could she have done that?
She might have. I'm not sure.
I mean, how tight do you think JoAnn was holding this pillow over her face? Enough where she could move her head around?
Yeah. She wasn't holding it right away hard enough that she couldn't move.
Did she change it then?
She kept moving her hands to keep her head where they wanted it.
And why did she have to keep moving her hands?
Because Helen Wilson kept tossing her head,
And
trying to get out from under the pillow.
Was she doing anything else? Was she making any noises? Was there anything else happening?
She was screaming.
Screaming?
Well, it's not actually real loud, but you could tell that she was trying to get, get off, and she's trying to scream it out enough that,
What was she saying? Do you recall?
I don't remember.
But during the time that Mr. White's raping her, Mrs. Wilson's screaming, moving?
She's moving. She's trying to move her head out from under the, she's trying to get out from under the pillow. Her feet, she's moved them a lot, she's trying to break from his hold.
From whose hold?
Thomas Winslow's.
Where were you at when this was all taking place, Debbie?
I was standing by the door.
And why were you standing by the door?
Thomas Winslow told me I had to stay there.
Do you always do everything that Mr. Winslow tells you to do?
He threatened.
What did he say to you?
He said if I didn't stay there, that he would cause trouble.
Cause trouble?
Yeah, he would.
And that threatened you?
He was saying that he was going to tell Charlotte all about Clifford and I.
What do you mean all about Clifford and you?
That we plan on getting married and everything.
And how was that a threat to you, Deborah?
I just was scared. I didn't want... Well, I didn't care if she knew, but yet
And that's all he had to say to you to make you stand there and watch all that?
He wouldn't let me out.
Well, why not? You said you were staying there alone?
I was scared.
You said you were staying by the door. Is this the bedroom door that leads out to the living room?
No, the living room door.
The front door? When you all walked in, the first one in was JoAnn. And then who?
Tom Winslow.
And then who?
Joseph White.
And then?
James Dean and I.
You were the last one in? You were the last one in?
Yes.
And when you got in, what did you do?
I was right there by, close to the kitchen there.
Okay. Did you leave the front door open?
He told me to shut it.
Who did?
Thomas Russell.
So you shut the front door? Did you lock the door or anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, so you shut the front door. These people are pushing Mrs. Wilson back into the bedroom, and you walk over towards the kitchen?
I was standing in the kitchen when they were getting a hold of Mrs. Wilson.
What were you doing?
I was standing there. I didn't even know what they were going to do. All I know, they was demanding for money. I didn't know they was going to do all that, you know, herder and stuff.
So when Tom Winslow and JoAnn Taylor and Joseph White was moving back towards the bedroom, what was James Dean doing?
He was close to them, but he was right at the door. I mean, he was a little ways.
What door?
He was heading to the bedroom.
To the bedroom door?
So was he involved in the incident?
No, he didn't touch her at all. I mean,
Did he try to help her? Or did he just stand there and watch?
I think, I don't think he helped. I don't remember, but I think he just stood there.
Debbie, we asked you yesterday how many people was involved in this incident, didn't we?
Yes.
And what did you tell us?
3.
How many did you tell us was involved yesterday?
3.
3?
Thomas Winslow, JoAnn Taylor, and Joseph White.
And who else?
I was there.
Okay. Now today you're telling us there's
5.
And now you say James Dean was there? And yesterday you couldn't remember that. Is that what you were telling us?
That's right.
And why couldn't you remember that?
I was blocking it, I guess.
Why was you blocking it?
I wasn't thinking enough to get it all out.
Are we supposed to believe today now that Mr. Dean was there? Or are you lying to us? Are you lying to us?
No.
Are you telling us the truth?
Yes.
When they was in the bedroom with her, okay,
I don't know if he stayed there or not. I don't know if he left or anything.
okay, but they're all moving back towards the bedroom, right? That's what you're telling us, okay? They all move back towards the bedroom, and then finally you make your way back there, right? You eventually make your way back there, right? And why did you go into the bedroom?
To help Mrs. Wilson.
But there's 4 people that got a hold of her, right? 3 or 4 people got a hold of her, and you expect to help her all by yourself?
I was trying.
And earlier you said you stayed by the door because you were scared. And Tom told you to stay there. But yet you went to help her?
Yes.
Why didn't you just run away and get some help?
I was scared.
Did you just think they would go in and get their money and leave and not bother her? Did you think that's the way it was supposed to be? That they would just go in?
I don't know. I didn't know if they were even going to try anything.
Hi. I'm busy in an interview. I'd like to hang up right now.
Debbie,
Okay, call back after.
Debbie, didn't you say that
I'm going to check the camera. Okay.
Tom Winslow had what part of Mrs. Wilson while in the bedroom? He had the right shoulder, right arm, whatever?
Right shoulder.
And, okay, right shoulder. And JoAnn Taylor had a hold of what part?
The left side.
The left side. And you said that, earlier you stated that Joseph White had a hold of Mrs. Wilson back here. What do you mean back here?
He had her right back here on the head, back of her neck.
You see his hand on the back of her neck? And who was demanding money?
JoAnn Taylor.
And Thomas Winslow and Joseph White wasn't saying anything?
No, JoAnn was the only one that needed it. She said she needed the money.
While you observed them on the floor in the living room, and you see Joseph White have intercourse, or quote, you said rape Mrs. Wilson,
Yes.
and she was moving around trying to fight, is that correct?
Yes.
What kind of a pillow was Miss Taylor holding over Mrs. Wilson's face? Do you remember the color of that?
No.
What kind of a pillow would you say it was?
One of these little pillows that you found in there.
Was it more of an ornament type of pillow that laid around, or was it the type of pillow you'd use in your bed, commonly? Was it a bed pillow, or was it just a throw pillow?
I'm not sure. I think it was a bed pillow, but I'm not sure.
Now, you told me just a little bit ago it's the kind that you'd see laying on the couch. Now, which kind is it?
Just a minute. Okay. I know it was on the couch. It was a pillow.
It was one that was taken from the couch? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. And you seen that?
Yes.
All right. Now, during the time everything's taking place in the living room on the floor, are you okay? Would you like to stop and relax?
I'm trying.
Would you like to stop and relax, or are you okay?
With some water or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to stop and relax? Okay, tape will be stopped. The time is 4:06 p.m. We'll let you relax a little bit.
I'm trying.
This is Deputy Searcey and Lampkin now resuming the interview with Debra Shelden, and the time is 4:12 p.m. 4/14/89. Debra, if you'll recall before we took the break to allow you to go to the restroom and to get a drink of water, we were talking about what was taking place in the living room of Mrs. Wilson's apartment. I believe you told us what you've seen JoAnn Taylor doing, what you've seen Mr. White doing, and what Mr. Winslow was doing at that time. And I believe you stated that JoAnn was holding the pillow over her face, Mrs. Wilson was moving, trying to fight around. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you observed Joseph White to rape Mrs. Wilson
Yes.
vaginally
Yes.
by placing his penis in her vagina.
Yes.
What was you also stated that Mr. Winslow was holding her feet,
Yes.
and that was due to the fact that she was struggling.
Yes.
How long did this particular incident take place? How much time do you believe transpired during the time that JoAnn was holding the pillow over her face and Mr. White was raping her?
I'd say a half hour.
You'll need to speak up now.
A half hour.
Did Mr. White continue to do this, or did you observe anything else to take place, or what might have taken place?
He continued till he was done raping her, and then he moved positions.
With who?
Tom Winslow.
They traded positions?
Yeah, he moved back off of her to her feet.
And what was he doing down at her feet?
He was holding her feet, and he was trying to get his pants up.
And what did Mr. Winslow do?
He was in the position where where Joseph White was.
And did he also rape Mrs. Wilson?
He had his head there. I ain't positive that he was doing it also.
Did you see him have sexual intercourse with Mrs. Wilson?
No.
Are you sure of that?
Yes.
What did you see Mr. Winslow do if he done anything?
I don't know what he was trying. I don't know if he was...
What did you see Mr. Winslow do?
His head was there
Where was his head?
by her vagina. I don't know if he was trying to cover it up or what he was doing.
What did it appear like to you that he was doing?
I don't know if he was going to rape her or not. It seemed like he was going to, but I'm not sure if he did or he didn't.
But you said his head?
Was near her vagina, yes.
Now what part of his head was?
This part.
His face?
Yes. Like he was, like he was going to cover it up, but his hands didn't get up there.
Cover what up?
Her area there.
With what? His face?
No, he was going to pull her clothes down over, like, to cover it up. But I didn't see if his hands went or not.
Now, I believe yesterday when we had the interview with you, you told us you believe that he was doing something to her. Is that correct?
Yes.
What do you believe he was doing? Or attempting to do?
I'm not sure I'd say. He probably tried to rape her.
How?
Also, I don't know if he did or he didn't.
But how would if he had raped her? How would if he had done that?
Probably same way as Joseph White.
How could he do that if his head was down by her vagina? If he was going to do it the same way Mr. White was?
I think he was sliding up I'm not sure.
Did
I
you-
don't remember.
Didn't you make a statement yesterday that you believed that he placed his mouth or his face in the area of her vagina?
Yes,
Is that true or false?
that's true.
Did you tell that to Deputy Lampkin and myself?
Yes.
And what did you believe Mr. Winslow was doing at that time? What did it appear to you like that you stated that he was doing?
No, he was going, looked like he was going to rape her.
Do you mean have oral sex with her?
Yes.
How long was he in that area about Mrs. Wilson? In minutes or time?
Not, I would say probably 15 minutes.
Would you say more than 15 minutes or less than 15 minutes?
I don't know. I'd say 15, maybe 20 minutes or more.
So you do believe that what you've seen Mr. Winslow do was have some type of activity, some way, shape, or form sexually with Mrs. Wilson?
Yes.
Is that true or false?
Yes, it's true. Don't know how much it was, and I didn't see it.
Did you see what she did with any money she might have found?
She must have already put it in her pocket because she didn't have it in her hands.
Did you see her put it in her pocket?
She was in the bedroom. She went sliding this way on her body, but I don't know if she put anything in or not. I don't know if she actually put money in or not.
And when did you see her sliding like that with her hands on her body? When did you notice her to do that?
When she just got done from where she was looking.
And where was she looking at?
In the bedroom by the stand thing. It was by her bed.
Did you see anyone else find any money?
No.
Did you hear anyone else talk about finding any money?
No.
Did you?
They didn't say they didn't find any.
You didn't see any monies?
No.
Did anything else take place in the apartment, Deborah? After you observed JoAnn to come out of the bedroom saying she found some money, and I guess you stated that was during the time they were all kind of rummaging around looking for money?
She said that they were ready to go. She was, she was ready to go. So we left the apartment.
And did you all leave at the same time?
Yes.
And who all was that left at the apartment? Who all left?
JoAnn Taylor, Tom Winslow, Joseph White, James Dean, and my son.
So now Mr. Dean left with you, is that correct?
As best as I know, as my
So
knowledge.
it's possible that he was in there during the whole time?
Yes.
Now,
As
are
best
you
as I
sure?
know-
Are you sure about what you're saying, the best you know?
As best as I know, he was there until the time.
So you believe he did leave with you?
Yes.
Did he go, where did you go to when you left the apartment?
They took me home.
No? Did you go directly home? Or did you have to go somewhere else after you walked out of the apartment?
We went to the car. We got in. He turned it around. And we went to the apartment where I was living.
And how did you go to your apartment?
He went in that alley where the funeral home is. It's a road going to the funeral home. He went that way and went up and come up. I don't know.
So he went the wrong way and on one way, or did he?
No, he went down, let's see, 7th so one way, so the
Went down 8th Street and come around?
8th. Yes.
And how did he park at your apartment, did he?
He parked across the street.
And that was on Ella Street?
Yes.
And when you left the apartment building, you left her apartment, correct?
Yes.
And when you left the apartment building, you all got into the car.
Yes.
Do you know at what positions you were in the vehicle? And can you tell me where everybody was sitting?
Tom was driving. There was the same. JoAnn was in the middle. Joseph White was on the end, and James Dean was in the back with me.
Okay, so Tom, JoAnn, and Joseph were all in the front seat. And
Yes.
JoAnn was in the middle, Joseph was on the passenger side, Tom was driving, and you said Jim was in the rear seat with you.
James, yes.
James?
Yes.
So now, Jim was with you when you left, is that right?
Yes.
He was in the car.
Yes. But they didn't stay at the apartment when they dropped me off. They didn't stay that long. They went back up to Kathy's.
What did you do?
I stayed there and washed my hair.
And why did you wash your hair?
The stuff that was in my hair, the wet kind of stuff, kind of like blood, and it was wet, gooey stuff. I washed it out. It was dry. My hair was dry.
Did you feel the back of your head?
Yes.
Was it sore?
Yes.
Did it hurt?
Yes, it had a little lump on it.
When you felt your head, did you notice anything? Did you look at your hand or anything?
Yeah, stuff came out of my head.
What did you see on your head?
It was dry.
What did it look
reddish, watery. It was dry, watery, wet red stuff.
What did you think that was?
Blood.
During the time you all were in the apartment, did you notice anyone else to get hurt? Like you did?
No, I don't notice.
Did Mr. White get hurt?
I don't know.
Did Miss Taylor get hurt?
No, I don't remember. I don't know for sure.
How about Mr. Dean?
No.
Are you sure of that?
He wasn't close enough to any of the three to get, hurt like poked, stabbed, or anything. I mean, he wasn't close
Are you
enough.
sure that Mr. Dean maybe wasn't in the bedroom when all the incident was taking place?
I'm not sure. I'm sure he was in the living room because he was right over.
Debbie, when you hurt your head, you was in the bedroom when this happened? Did you bump into anybody else when you got shoved?
I don't remember.
Is it possible somebody else got hurt when you got hurt? That Joseph shoved not only you, but somebody else, or?
I don't know for sure. I don't know. I'm not positive. I don't remember bumping into anybody, but I might have. I don't know.
But you're not aware of anyone else stopped at approximately 4:36 p.m. 4/14/89 for purposes of changing the videotape and the video camera. We're now resuming, and the time is 4:38 p.m. 4/14/89. Deborah, I believe at the time that we stopped the tapes, in order to stop the interview in order to change tapes, we were talking about if anyone may have got hurt, other than yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you said that you didn't know of anyone else having been hurt.
No, I didn't.
But yourself.
Right.
Deborah, to the best of your knowledge, and to be truthful about it, was there anyone else with the five of you the night that you went to Helen Wilson's apartment and the night that she was murdered?
No, there was no one else to my best of knowledge.
Is that true?
Yes.
And you'll testify to that in court
Yes.
if you were called upon to do so.
Yes.
And at no time you became involved with the mistreatment of Mrs. Wilson. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I did not. I didn't do anything to her at all.
But you were in the scene all the time it took place.
Yes.
And you did observe most everything to take place.
I wouldn't hurt no one.
And you did observe most everything to take place.
Yes.
And you did have an opportunity to leave, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you not have an opportunity to run if you wanted to?
Yes.
And you did not make that choice to run?
No, because I was scared. I mean, I was scared of what was going on, and I didn't know what to do. Just didn't think, I guess, what to do at the time.
Do you think Mr. Dean was scared at the time?
He didn't act it. I mean, he just thought, oh, well, it's no big deal to him. According to his actions, he didn't act like he cared.
Did Mrs. Bartek leave the residence when you left Bartek and Dean's residence at 921 Allen?
No.
Did she stay there?
Yes.
Why do you believe she stayed there?
She has 2 kids, a boy and a girl. She stayed there.
But Mr. Dean and the other 4 of you left and went down to Mrs. Wilson's apartment, and one thing led to another. You entered the apartment. Initially, JoAnn Taylor basically asked Mrs. Wilson for monies, is that right?
Yes.
And one thing led to another, and pretty quick they're into the bedroom and there's a struggle.
Yes.
And the next thing you know, they've moved her out into the living room and you see the incident of the rapes take place, is that right?
Yes.